we got here is we're going to do a little recording over, see if it works. This is a ramming incident that took place, and what I have here is I'm in the Wellington in a real battle, and what we're going to do is we're taking off. For whatever reason I missed, I didn't change to be airborne. I was on the airfield, which I think is more real, so I think it's fun to take off, although it takes forever to get altitude. And then here we see I have a Ken Killer 25 behind me in an F4U, and I'm noticing in the comments that somebody's asking, hey, does anybody need any cover? There's two planes back there. I don't know who the other guy is. He's going off to the side. And then you see way back is Ken Killer 25. So what he's going to do is he's not participating in the chat in the game, but it's that guy right there. What he's doing is he's just going to come right up, and you see I have quite a good distance. It's not like I'm in his way or anything. I am lumbering a 4,000-pound bomb underneath my belly there. You can see, I think I show you there. That might have something to do with it. Plus, I don't have all the enhancements on the, or researched all the enhancements on the aircraft, so it's taking a little bit to get off the ground. So I get off the ground, and just in time. And then as you see the cliff end there, and I'm probably not too far away. In here he's straight coming on. He's got high altitude, probably at my 5 o'clock. He pitches towards me, as you see. And then he's, you know, I don't understand why people do these things, but I can't answer for this player. All I can say is that that's not how I would play the game, and I don't play the game. For whatever reason, these guys think it's fun, but so let's continue the video. You see exactly what takes place. He pitches again, aiming towards my wing. I don't know if he's just trying to get close. That's pretty clear right there. He aimed directly for my wingtip. Maybe he thinks he can hit and survive, but you know, that's Ken Killer 25, and he just decides he's going to go after me and take me out of the game. You know, not 10 seconds in, not even like a complaint or I don't know. I hear about people hating bombers for whatever reason, but you still have to research them, so you got to play them. But he rams me intentionally. He takes himself out of the game, takes me out of the game or out of the match, and that's pretty much how that whole thing worked. Yeah, that's no fun experience. You know, when you're not expecting it. I consider myself a team player, and I don't see any reason for him to take me out of the game. But that's exactly what he did. Such as that. So what do you do in this situation? I guess you do some research in the game. This is what I did at that time, right on the spot after this happened. I went in, I found out who it was, found the player name, you know, clicked on his player card, and found out he's, you know, lieutenant and lower grade. He must be a new player. And you know, I wanted to, I guess you complain. I've heard about people complaining and blocking and all sorts of people. This is the first time I've ever even used the feature. I guess they ask you to put some information. You know, I put him in as he's a team killer because he took me out as a team. I'm on the same team. Why does he take me out? Go crash into an enemy plane if you want to be a rammer. You know, that's your thing. But don't, totally innocent, you know, teammate of yours. It makes no sense to me. I have no idea why somebody would do that. Now, if they want to make, maybe War Thunder wants to make battles where it's strictly fighters and no bombers are welcome, and make some, you know, mixed or individuals, you know, so you're just a bomber or you're just a fighter, one or the other, or mixed, where people are okay with bombers. But you know, I have no problem with bombers except for ones on the other team, and they're hard to get. You got to get altitude quick. You got to get up there, and you got to hit them in the right spot, or you know, you could wind up emptying your whole ammo trying to get down a bomber, and sometimes if your aim sucks, you know, you wind up having to return to base to rearm in a real battle. So I understand the frustration. I understand the issue that some people may have with it, but I just don't see how I qualify. Maybe he could have said something to me about, you know, maybe chat to me and say, hey, I got a problem with you being in this. Why are you always in a fighter or in a bomber? I'm in fighters more than I am in bombers by days, not by hours. I can't say I'm great at either. I just, I'm trying to get better at the game, and that's it. So, the funny thing that happened in the game itself is I noticed that somebody at the very beginning, before I even took off or started my throttle forward, somebody was saying any bombers need any assistance or any cover or something like that, and I said sure. Well, it didn't come from Killer Ken, but I don't know who it came from. I've offered to give people cover as bomber, somebody's a bomber, and go high with him and protect him as best I could. Maybe that was the reason why I got taken out. I don't know, but it's just not what I call cool, if you ask me. So that's what I got.